It does bother me that didn't save my trench coat, but we should be okay. Get rid of the T. Trench coat, pipe. That's not a trench coat, that's a hat. All right. See how fast that is? Is that great? Isn't that great? I love stream protection. So we are at 42 fates solved in 8 hours and 21 minutes. We have 18 fates left, probably more like 14 or 13 or 12. I don't know how many fates are left in the grayed out area that I can't technically do. But here we are. Wait, did stream protection work? Because my dashboard thinks it didn't. Did you see the not like this? Doesn't look like it? What the fuck? Well, prepare to see the viewers go down to like 15. The stream ended. It wasn't supposed to. Damn it. Fucking Twitch or OBS, one or the other. I don't know. Anyways. Here we are. The notif also went out. Wait, there was a notification? Really? That's supposed to only happen after 4 hours. That's on a cooldown. What? On Discord. Oh, that's a different thing. Whatever. Discord one, not Twitch. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? That's fine. We're fine with that because maybe people are only wanted to watch Obra Dinn. Okay. So here we are. Last I can recall, I'm at the point where I'm at the hardest of the hard things, right? So we'll go through real quick from I guess from the end to the start. We have a 3 pip. These are all solved. Yeah, those are all solved. Everybody's alive in Africa from the escape. 3 pip. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to know who this was. Oh, because I probably know who his attacker is now. So you know what? Let's get back up to there and see if I can figure out who that is. I might know who that is. We'll just do that right now. Get me out of here. How do I get out of here? Have I been up here during this scene? Oh yeah, no, I remember looking up here and being like, what? Okay. Okay. Guys, where's the exit? Oh, right, they make it really hard to exit this one. I hate that. Okay. From the bottom to the top. Wait.
Let them go.
I think this is the wrong one. This one? This will be part 2. Yeah, there we go.
Move quick.
Okay, who is this? Wait, I don't know who that is. He's one of the gamblers. We know that much. Because of this, I think it's supposed to be easier. I wonder if the one triangle means the whole thing is supposed to be easier to solve, or if it's just knowing who he is supposed to be easier. Last one move. Oh, you'll not take that this boat. Oh, look out. Stop. No. So he's saying, oi, you'll not take the last boat. You think that's the indicator? He says, oi? Where is he? Where's this jackass? He's not an officer. I don't think he's a steward. I think he's a seaman. We got 2 seamen from England, and we got 1 topman from England. So this is how you get the final people, is by seeing like one line that they give and saying, "Oh, he was an English topman," right? Like that's the best I can do. Let's see if Lewis Walker is this guy or not. Just, but would top men be playing cards in the? I don't know. This is like so pure guess, but this will mean 2 wrapped up if I get it, and if I don't, so be it. Not a big deal. I know off the bat where to go to look for where I was wrong about something. Okay, solved. In the lazarette, nothing. Wait, is there? Huh? Is something supposed to be here? Oh no, this is the empty section. I forgot about that. That section doesn't have until later. Um, we have these unknowns in the disappearances section. The unknown top men from Persia, Scotland, China, or Russia. And my guess was that he was from Persia. Notice how nothing has happened. Which means my last 3 guesses are now incorrect. One of them's, or maybe all of them, are incorrect. Is he from Russia? Also incorrect. So I don't think he's from Scotland or China. I'll leave him as that for now. That'll be my guess on him. This guy was definitely a seaman. But was he from Sierra Leone or from England? He sounded like he was from England. Yeah, this is like not how you're supposed to play this part of the game, and here I am doing it. Okay, so he's an unknown seaman. I'm fairly like this, because this was the guy who was at the bottom, right? He like saw the death. Yeah, yeah, that was the dude. Because yeah, he's one of the few Africans on the ship. Or African American, African England? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back over. Man, how far back? Oh, jeez. Okay. Wait, no, this is not right. Is it? Wait, no, this is right. This is right. So I was in the Doom. Okay, so, and like trying to figure out which of the Chinese top men this guy is. There's no way. This guy might be Russian. He looks like he's maybe Russian. Always sounds like a very Scottish thing. But the thing is, there are no Scots. Oh wait, no, there's one Scotman, Timothy Butland. Okay, so you think that the Oi guy, this guy, is Scottish. Scottish topman. Wait, didn't I say he was a seaman? I don't even remember what I said anymore. So that could be Timothy, then that means that he was killed by Timothy. If you think he was Scottish. I don't know. I feel like Oi is British, though. First voice we ever heard was Scottish. We ever heard? That would have been that would have been back here. In the end. Oh, but that could have been this guy who was clubbed. In a minute. First voice we ever heard. Captain opened the door. Well, that would have been this guy. So that's, I don't know what you mean by the first voice we ever heard. I wish there was music in the book part of the game. Henry Brennan. Can I see? No, it's not gonna let me. Unknown top man. Anyways, I didn't mean to get this far into it. I wanted to see where the easy solves are first to see if I could solve them. But like these are 2s. This is a 3. This is a 3. That's a 3. That's a 3. It's also a 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. And that's it. So a couple of 2s, a 1, and the rest are 3s. And the one that I have is this guy. And he's linked to this guy. So, how do I figure this one out? Can I get the map, please? Thank you. So this one starts out here. And he's like, where's my dude? He was ripped apart. And then they start escaping. So maybe something in Escape Part 1 could tell us. If we head back out to Escape and take a look at which memories this guy is in. Wait a minute. Who do I have bookmarked right now? Is it the... Wait, I can't. I'd tell quicker if I just went here. Who's bookmarked? I have somebody bookmarked. It's next to impossible to say because of the way the game's graphics work. I don't see it. It's this guy. I still have the gunner's mate bookmarked. We can turn that off. Okay. I want to bookmark this guy. All right. So, oh, wait, he's a part of this? He survived this? Whoa. Not there, but he is here. Okay. And then, yeah, he's playing poker, or whatever. He's playing cards in the bitter cold. I remember that. He's in loose cargo, but he's just doing work. That's how we know that he's a seaman, because he's in both of these doing work. Oh, we had him as seaman. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's a seaman, just because of the fact that he's down there. Let's head down there. Get out of the book. Okay. Let's head down there real quickie. And make sure we can see him. I think we see his and his card buddy, actually. This one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Is this right? No, that's not right. Over. Wait, what? Maybe this is it. Yeah. Okay. It's not you. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. What do you mean he's present? I don't see him anywhere. Is he up there? I guess maybe that's it. No. He must be one of these people that I can't identify, which then makes it more of a question of, is he actually a Seaman? Because he's not down here when this incident occurs. He's like up a deck or two, or maybe even three. Oh, just don't know. Okay, well, get me out of here. Okay, so that's chapter 1. And then chapter 2, we see him bitter cold. We don't see him in the rest of it. We know he's playing cards, not much for it. And then we see him in Doom. Soldiers of the Sea, he shows up. Maybe if we look at Soldiers of the Sea. It's at the start of Soldiers of the Sea, but then never again. Okay. So we'll check out and see what he's doing there. That might actually definitively mark him as a topman instead of a seaman. It's working with cargo. Yeah. Which one of these guys is Soldiers of the Sea? It's Unholy Captives. Is this? No, it doesn't. This one, I think. No, wait, what? Who? I'm standing on the mark. It's not, there's nothing here. What? It has to be this guy. Yeah, okay. Somebody's commanding everybody. Oh. Can't see, can't focus on anybody. He could be any of these people. He could be that guy over there. Extremely unhelpful. I need to get off this damn thing. Could be him. Can I look? Oh, wait, I can look at these people. There's our friend, we know him. We don't know him. Wait, we can get up here? Whoa, I have not been up here. Hello? We can pretty much mark, oh, and there he is. Okay. He is not a seaman. Seamen don't come up here. Okay. This is a top man, which makes you're definitely a top man. Okay, we have him marked as a top man. As a top man, we believe he's Scottish because he said oi, but he could also be English because I think oi is something that English people also say. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I love the music. Definitely a top man. We're just not sure which top man. He's definitely not the Russian one. He's not the Chinese one. So he's either Timothy or Lewis. We know that definitively. We just don't know anything else is the problem. We need to like solve one thing to figure out which one of the two he is. Now that being said, because we're up here now, we can definitely see that he is a top man. We already know that though, and we don't know anything else about him. Shame. Also a top man. We can say he's a top man for sure. I think when I was here last, maybe if this guy's not ID'd, which he's not, we do know he's a top man. Okay, so we have that marked. Is this dude who's we also marked as a top man? I don't know why it's not letting me focus on him, but whatever. You're a top man. Unknown top man. You're a top man. We know you. Maba. We love Maba. So like we've more or less figured out who all the top men are. Top men. I said top men. Except one's English, one's so wait. Yeah, we're guessing the Persian one. Just because of his hat. Guys, is that a Persian hat? Is that a Persian thing to wear a hat like that? Or is it a Russian thing? Because I don't know my hats of Persia in the 1950s. Or whatever year this was. 1800s, sorry, 1870s, something. Alright. So that's a thing, like, I'm so certain that that dude is the Persian top man. The turban's some Middle Eastern, right. And the only Middle Eastern top man is Ahmed Gul. So, like, I'm certain that he's solved, right? I'm certain this is solved. Because I'm certain that's solved, this guy, being either Scottish, means that the guy he killed... Not him, hold on. The guy he killed... Timothy Buteman. Scott. Yeah, so that didn't work, which means now I'm going to switch it out to the English topman, Lewis Walker, not Nicholas Batur because he has already solved. He's killed by Lewis Walker. Then we say that he's Lewis Walker. And I'm not getting a solve. So some kind of logic is wrong here. And I don't know what it is. He was definitely shot by Emily Jackson. We know that. That's a fact. I can remember that. And we know that this guy got stabbed by this guy. We know that is a fact as well. So, what's left? You have a hint? Don't give me. Sure it wasn't Jane Bird. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Jane Bird. We can go back and look. I don't remember. So Jane Bird is the younger one. We've identified her correctly. Because her name's Miss Jerry... where is that? It's in the escape, isn't it? Miss Jane Bird, right. So you can tell that one is younger than the other. She has the name Miss in her name. And if we go over and take a look-see, we can, I believe, identify her from here as Emily Jackson. Yeah, so Emily Jackson shot the fuck out of this guy. We know that for sure. So, saying that he's Lewis Walker and that he killed this guy with a sword, which you can see here, we're gonna just do this again, just to less of a hint, more of a possibility. Oh, hold up.
Move quick.
Because here he is, and here's him, stabbed with a sword. That's how he died. So it's down to what person is this? That solves at least one other one. But because our two guesses so far, which have been he's the English person or he's the Scottish person, since those have both been wrong, or rather, since we guessed both of those with assumption that this is Ahmed Gul, the top man, I'm thinking now he's not Persian. I think he's Russian. And that he's not actually, maybe that's a Russian hat. That's the only other guess I have. So with that, we have to go and say, since nothing's solved, this is not Lewis Walker. This is instead the Scotsman. And he was killed by the Scotsman. And if this doesn't work, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Who else could the top man be? Because he doesn't look like an Englishman, and he doesn't look like a Chinese person, and we already did the guess of Persian. So you should check one of the bitter cold memories. There's a pretty big clue there that I didn't notice. Okay. I think you were right the first time that he's Persian. Yeah. So you think I should look at bitter cold memories. The bitter cold memories. Okay, yeah, we can do that. I mean, I went up onto the fucking crow's nest just a minute ago and didn't even realize I could do that. So I am obviously gonna miss stuff. Let's see. This one? Yeah. Ah. So these two are commenting on it, and this guy's ignoring it. This guy is solved. He is the friend of this guy because you can see them playing cards constantly. Whereas this guy is not playing cards in his picture. So if we look at this, we see this language, right? I don't know what language this is. They both look Russian to me, is the thing. It's Cyrillic Russian, yeah. So, like, in that case, why would he say oi? It wasn't him saying oi, it was somebody else saying oi. Because you're not Russian, right? Or are you? That's a pretty Russian name. Hold on. Wait a minute. I wish there was a way to see the fucking list of names from here. That's really annoying. Wait, I didn't even, what's his name? Alexei Toporov, a seaman. Toporov, seaman. Get out of here, get over here. Look at the seaman. We have, yes, the Russian seaman. So he talked to somebody, he talked to one of these two, and was replied to in Russian, worry about your own shit. So this guy is either Russian, or this guy is Russian. And the problem is, this guy sounds like he said oi in one of the memories. So he shouldn't be Russian. But we can say that he is for the sake of guessing, because we have all the other guesses that we've made. So Leonid Volkov, killed by Leonid Volkov. Oop, wrong button. And there it is. So somebody else was saying oi. Who knows if it's important or not? It might not be. That might be it for figuring out the escape. Could be bilingual. Not in this game. The captain understands other languages, but not the same as bilingual, I think. All right, so it gets even more difficult now because that was a 1 pip gone and I believe a 2 pip gone. Now we really got to start guessing some shit. So this guy, for example, wait, no, not you, hold on. This guy, for example, we know nothing about. Unknown soul met an unknown fate. So let's start with him, since we know he was talking to a couple of Russians. Perhaps he too is Russian. Wait. Who's left? Scotland, China, India. We do have a Russian seaman left. We have one Russian seaman left. We have to just assume he's Russian. But we still don't know what happened to him. He's at the end of the calling. We could just say he was drowned by the beast because that's where everybody else ended up anyway. He's not in this memory. Not on that one. On that one. Oh wait, this is out on the open. This is not, he's not supposed to be in any of these. Let's go ahead and bookmark. Head to the map. Oh, he was out on the boat. Okay. Where else is he? Oh. Huh. Okay. We'll double check the murder part 3. Over here. So weird that the door is like this. I don't know why the door is like that.
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it.
Where was he? Wasn't this guy? No. No. He was getting on the boat? I'm forgetting where I even am. His murder went to the calling. Yeah, so he was getting on the boat with him. Doesn't seem like he said anything, did he? No. Load her up, we best push off. See, it sounds like maybe he's the one saying load her up, we best push off, but who's that? He could have said it too. He could have said it too. I wonder if we could figure that out. If that's even possible to figure out. I don't know. I don't know. I have to listen to it again.
On your toes.
Go back.
Here.
Pepe!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
Yeah, he's like in the distance. But it could have been anyone here. I don't know. Dude, we already looking for a Rasputin guy? No. No, he doesn't. Does he? God, there's so much unknown shit. All right, that was that one. Okay, so he... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what am I doing? No, not part 5. Well, whatever, this will take us backwards. We're trying to get to part 2. Here we are. Not the guy with the pipe.
Rowing!
Not that guy. Not him.
Where is he?
Not him. Oh. Oh, oh, it's him. Wait, didn't we? I thought we already...
There's a weapon! Shoot it! Mike and I! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Would you say drowned? I mean, he's kind of pulled under. He's kind of... Yeah, I think he gets pulled under. That's why we don't see him at all after this, right? Drowned. By a beast. He is the only Russian... See, the thing that bothers me is I don't know what the heck... What's Sierra Leone... What... Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Sierra Leone... Where is that? That is Africa. Okay, so straight up, we know who that is because there's only one person in this entire place who's African. So we'll just solve that one too. He was in the big... There he is. You must be this guy. Drowned by a terrible beast. Okay, so that's 2. And then we have our guessing game time because we're pretty certain about those 2. But like, crushed by a loose cannon. Who else could it be? I don't think a top man would have been. It was sort of, let's see. It was kind of weird figuring out like who was in this area at this time because it was during the Doom, so like a bunch of people had already died. So you'd think like maybe somebody like changed jobs at some point. But when you take into account the fact that like we still don't know like who the fucking helmsman is or the ship's steward is, well, we could probably start looking for somebody who looks Indian. One person in the disappeared list that I think you got the cause of death wrong. Not sure the game will count it. I mean, torn apart, drowned. I mean, we're just going after names at this point. Like we can double check deaths when I feel like I should have known one by now. Hmm. Like maybe the spiked by a terrible beast guy wasn't spiked by a terrible beast, but he was spiked by a terrible beast. Anyways. Okay, so we think he drowned. What were we on? What am I doing right now? Yeah, you were drowned. Question is whether or not you are actually Russian, but we're pretty sure you are. Who might have been from India? I get that from... Oh. You know what? He looks like a handsome devil I know in real life. But then again, you know, it's just a shitty drawing. All right. Doing some guessing here at the end. I think you have to use some best judgments. Since he was crushed in from a cannon, he must have been a seaman at the bottom there. All right, so Topman, we have 4 Chinese people left, 1 Scottish person, 1 English person, right? Seamen, we're actually down to only 2 Englishmen, which is kind of crazy. That might be where we'd make our next guesses, because I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of seamen we could guess for. Dialogue for the spiked guy? You want me to look at the spiked guy? The dialogue doesn't have anything to do with him. You just like, I don't think he does. I don't know. Where was that? That was not Soldiers of the Sea. It was Unholy Captives. This one. Okay, so we'll go here. Yeah, there's a lot of seamen, but I have most of them solved at this point. It's one of you. Is it you? Are you who I'm looking at? Because, yeah, it's that guy and this guy, right?
What do you know about these things? About the chest
So,
and your dead friends?
the spike came out of this fish monster and stabbed both him and him. As you can see, that is a spike. Transcript. Well, he's interviewing this guy who's dead, and maybe this guy too. I don't think this guy talks at all. I don't think he's doing any interpretation. Is he? Oh wait, maybe he is. You might be onto something. Hold on. This is not take a photo. What the hell's going on? These monsters, where are they from? You must tell us everything. This is your fault. The shell must be protected. We will all die. So this is this guy. And then this is the guy this is his death that we're looking at. So although, I mean, if we didn't already know that was him, like we could say, oh, it's the other guy, but it's not. The other guy didn't talk. If the other guy talked, his ex would be here. So he just doesn't talk. So we don't know more about this guy from this transcript. But we think he's a seaman, which means he's one of these two. But we don't have two other guesses that work, so he's still an unknown seaman for now. I think what I need to check is guesses of any other names. I need to make sure I didn't guess other names, right? Okay, we can't do that one. We got nothing for the helmsman. Nothing for him. We think that's Philip Dahl, but we don't have a way of confirming that yet because game weird. We think this is this guy. That's a guess that we just made. So that's one. We think this is this guy. Another guess we just made. So that's two. And then we think that this is this guy. Okay, so we have three guesses, which means one of them's wrong. And it's going to be either this guy or this guy, because I'm pretty sure that other guy is from... Shit. Okay. The only reason we have this guess is because we believe he's Russian because he's playing cards with a Russian person. And this guy, I went purely off of looks. He might not even be a seaman, but I'm pretty sure he is. We'll put him back as... now I can't do it because I'm in this interface. And he looks like Rasputin. You think that looks like Rasputin? I don't know what Rasputin... I have a different idea of who looks like Rasputin. Doesn't he have like... Oh, yeah, okay. See... Yeah, okay. Rasputin is like, more like... who do I confuse Rasputin with? I confuse Rasputin with... No. No. Who's the guy who's like preserved? Who's that world leader who is like bad? And yeah, he's in this picture. Hold on, who's that? Anybody ever tell me who's the Lenin? Yeah, I mix up what Lenin looks like with what Rasputin looks like. The only thing is, when I think Lenin, I see Lenin, and when I think Rasputin, I see Lenin. So that's what I mean by I mix them up. No, Rasputin is like the fucking the guy from What We Do in the Shadows. He's Rasputin. Add hair to Lenin and you get Rasputin, kinda. No, 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 no. It's because I think they both look like in my mind I think Rasputin looks like Lenin for some reason. Lenin looks like Lenin still in my head, so I don't have that wrong. I just have Rasputin wrong. Anyways, we need some music. These guys. There he is. Dude, are seamen the ones who pull up the anchor? Hold on. Yes, seaman. Seaman. Confirmed, 2 confirmed, 3 confirmed seaman. So he is definitely a seaman. But maybe he's not Indian because I think that he looks Indian. Maybe he's these other people. Neither of which are confirmed. Wait a minute. These guys aren't confirmed either, though. Okay. You think... Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, so this looks like Rasputin. Yes, I agree. He looks like Rasputin. That makes him Russian. Right? This place is crawling with seamen. Yes. Like, unless he wasn't drowned and he was just, like, strangled by a terrible beast. Is that... Wait, is... there a strangled? Oh, there is a strangled. Oh! Because he was strangled. He might have been drowned, but he was more strangled in the vision of him. The only problem with that is that it wasn't a memory of his death in that moment. It was somebody else's death. He's presumed missing. Like, we don't know what happened. He was questionable in what happened to him. So if it was a strangling, we should have seen that death. But he was pulled under. He was definitely pulled under. Like, he's not in the next scene at all. That's why I think it was drowned, not strangled. So I want to keep that as drowned, to be honest with you. Is there a difference between drowning and going overboard? Both of them are options. You have a good point. He was pulled overboard. Wait, what's the... I don't think that's right. Because a beast pulled him. You can't just say he fell. He didn't fall to his death. No. He was drowned. He was drowned by a beast. By an enemy? By a foreign enemy. This one hasn't come up at all, which is kind of weird. But I don't know if there's like red herrings in the list or not, or if it has something to do with like trying to do it at the very first start of the game and like saying like, oh, everybody killed each other. Why wouldn't it be an enemy? So it's just there to let you see that it's an enemy, and then you get to the next chapter and you see a beast, and that's when they add beast to the list. You don't technically have to give them the right answer for all of them before ending the game. I know, but I want to. um. But here's my problem with the way this game is built and when should I be leaving and when should I like do the rest. This shit right here. Like, can I get confirmation that this is Martin so that I don't have that mixed up with something? Can I get confirmation that this is Philip Dahl so that I don't get that messed up with something? Although I'm fairly certain I've answered these correctly. It says unknown on the fake column and they can't figure them out. Yeah, like, that's annoying. Because I need those so that I'm not like mistaken identifying here. Anyways. Okay, wait a minute. I have an idea. The Indians all died from what the wait a minute. There is absolutely nothing that makes the Indians look similar to each other. So you can't really base the Indian one off of looks. Except no, they all have mustaches. They do all have mustaches. Now I'm even more convinced that that guy I said was the Indian is an Indian. Oh, damn. But then again, that would make this guy an Indian. Maybe this guy's the last Indian. But then who the fuck is this? Wait, does he have a mustache? You can't really see the mustaches in the three. No, he's totally, yeah, he's fully furred out on his face. Fuck me, man. I'm so confused. We have 2 Indians? No, we have 3. We have 3 solved. How often do they work next to each other, I wonder? It's the only other thing I can think of, like, connecting things. Yeah, surgeon's mate checks the dead bodies. You're the surgeon. You're like, what the fuck happened out there? They fished up these things. Oh wait, no, those were pulled from the boat because they were dead. But they were even though they were dead, they still shot out spikes somehow. Maybe they played dead. He just barely dodged one. I love this. The whole like, oh my fucking god, that one almost killed me. Any voices of the void? If I solve this faster, maybe. It might not. There's 5 Indians total? Maybe there are. I don't know. I feel like going based on looks is not a good idea in this game. Let me see. There was the other Indian who was the ship steward who we never identified, and that bothers me. It's like, how am I gonna find the ship's steward? I'm not even sure, like, if any memories are gonna help me anymore at this point. But I don't know. So here was a topman who was killed by the second mate. He could be either the England or the Scotland one. Does he talk in his memory? He says, give it up. Okay, let's go listen to him say, give it up, and see what kind of a accent it has. Get me out of here. Racial profiling wouldn't work here since it's black and white. Except there is one person who is black in the whole game. So, like, they do make it kind of obvious what the color of people's skin is. For the most part, you can kind of tell. One F. Okay. Listen carefully.
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
That was extremely Scottish. That was not English. This is absolutely this guy. I am certain of it. Shot by the second mate. You are 100% certain of that. Is this the other guy we were trying to figure out? It is. We believe he's the other Russian. Shh. Who else am I guessing that's wrong then? Who's the last person I'm guessing wrong? Okay, well, this might be where my racial profiling fails. Oh no. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Drawing of the execution might have a clue for this? Oh, for the steward. Oh, you think there's the steward might be here. And you're saying the drawing, not the actual scene itself. So like this might be the steward, for all we know. Spiked by turbulence. Would the steward have gotten off the boat? Is that what happens? Soldiers of the Sea, yeah. Hmm. You think the steward would have got? I mean, this could have been the steward. But then, wait a minute. He's got his hand on the wheel. This is the helmsman, Finley Dalton. Oh, that's great. Now we'll know which one was definitely wrong. Yeah, those two we just got. What was the guess? Okay, so the only African racial profiling was incorrect. There you go. Some of them are obvious like that, but why would you tell? No, I don't want you to tell me. Never tell me anything. I love being in the dark. It makes guessing so much better. Okay, so that means that. Wait, who's this? Oh, that was the guy. Yeah, who's standing behind the other guy. Actually, he might be this guy. Maybe there are more than one black. Yeah, he might be black too. I don't know. He might be. He looks like he could be African. The other guy looked like he could be African. You can't. You're right. You can't tell by skin tone in this game. It's got to be the hair. Yeah, just the hair kind of makes it. Whatever. I've been racially profiling in this game. I am now the racist. Ship steward is from India. We got 3 Englishmen, 2 Indians, 4 Chinese people. The non-Omega Kerphis that can get super possessed in point 8. Oh, just can get possessed. Well, that's good because that's something that people were requesting. I think Jolly was requesting that. I might have requested. I know that I already had in point 7 like a thing that could happen to him. Uh, so then who's this guy? Let's go to the scene where he talks, which is the one where that guy gets killed in the escape. I think it was the escape, right? It was up here? No, that's not it. It wasn't that. No, wait, hold on. Was it the escape? Yeah, it was, right? No, not there. No, not there. No, not that. Fuck, it wasn't the escape? Somebody else was trying to leave at some point. Maybe it was in the Doom? Yeah, I remember now. They took a boat out in the Doom, and then the boat got overturned. This one. Okay, so we got to go to the Doom part 1. That's on the north side. Okay. Good. I think I'm gonna end up there pretty easily. Wait, where's the door? Oh, here. Why doesn't this door have the big white background like it usually has? Okay. Doom part 1.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you. Bloody dap, 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 dap. How's no
Him.
cause for trouble, boys.
Look at him.
Get in the boat. Before I forget, you killed my brother. What? That was an accident. No ropes. It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Lies. Oh, I shouldn't have waited so long. No, don't.
But the thing is that it wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. When you listen to him, it sounds British. So I think he's a British seaman. We figured out him, right? He's the purser. Yeah. Let's listen one more time. What other lines could he have? My dead body. Now, there's no trouble for cause boys to get in the boat. I don't know if that's him or not. But we do know that it wasn't his fault I saw the whole thing. It's definitely him. So keeping that in mind, we'll just purely listen and not go in with the music and shit, since it's hard to hear people. Okay, one more time.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dave. Huh? How's that? There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat. Huh? Before I forget, you killed my brother. What? That was an accident. No ropes. It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Lies. Oh, I shouldn't have waited so long.
It wasn't his fault. Saw the whole thing. Like, he's definitely just plain old English, isn't he? Like, I don't know what Sierra Leone's supposed to sound like, but that's probably not it. So we're gonna say that you were one of the last English seamen, but we don't know which one. Fuck. Wait, we don't even know if he was a seaman. No, but he was, because he was down there at, like, the only people who would be down at the bottom of the ship when that happened would be seamen. So he's definitely a seaman, and he's definitely one of these two. Couldn't the... But wait, wasn't India... Hold on, when was India taken over by the Brits? Would Indians in the 1850s or 70s be speaking... No, India kind of kept its own language during the occupation, right? They didn't really turn out with British accents. They have Indian accents, so... It's a West India Company ship. Yeah. That's a stretch. Pretty much right after they lost the United States, they focused on India. So, yeah, this should have been like... Basically, I don't know if Indians in this game are going to sound British or not. And the fact that one of them is a ship's steward... I don't know. Remember where racism got me last time? Oh, God. I need some water. I'll be right back. Does West India mean the Bahamas like the West Indies, or is it actually West India? Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. Look, we know he's not Chinese. We know he's not a top man. We know he's a seaman. He could be any of these three people. I'm going to mark him as a seaman. We're going to look at the seaman, all right? Who's, wait a minute. Do we have, we don't have that. Shit, okay. We're just going to have to look through it this way. All right, which chapters, okay, there's a top man here. We don't know, wait. Unknown top man still. Still unknown. Wait, how many top men are we down to? He's the only non-Chinese top man. He's Lewis Walker. We know that as a fact. I'm so certain of that. Because why would the yeah, no, because everybody's talking. Wait. Even more of a reason why he's not the any of the Chinese people. Wouldn't he have talked? He must have talked in one of these, right? Wait a minute. It would have been this one. Kick it in. He might be the one saying kick it in. But I guess that also could have been this guy. He might also be. Hold on, let's look at the picture real quick. Where is he? He's right here. What is he? What is this guy doing? Did we guess him? Yeah, he's from somewhere else. He's from somewhere else. Whereas, oh, dude, look, it took me this long to realize. Yeah, no, okay, you're 100% the last Indian. Seaman. This game's fucking crazy. The amount of deducing you have to do and how you do the deducing is fucking crazy. I really didn't expect it to get like this vague, but it's so good. It's really well done. I am extremely impressed by this game. And just the fact that this is all working out the way that it is. Okay, so with all of that in mind, let's continue back the way we're going. We just go from back to front. Got everything solved so far. All right. Okay. This is gonna be a bit. We have the Seaman here. We still don't know which one he is. He's gonna be one or the other. We'll leave him as unknown for now because I have a plan. And then we have one of the Chinese top men. All right, solved. We have this guy who was down in the Seaman area, but we don't really know anything about him. He just says the fuse, and that's all we know. Because he's down there, we want to say he's a Seaman. He's not a top man, but he could have. Never mind. He's one of the Seamen. So we're gonna trade between him and the other Seaman when we get one more guess in. We got this guy who's not either of the seamen and not any of the Chinese top men, which means he is the ship's steward. Is that it? Am I done? I think I'm done. I think it's only these three. So we're just gonna guess. You're either Booth and the other one's George, or you're George and the other one's Booth. I mean, we're not done with the game, but we're done with this guess series. Okay, you are not George, you are Alexander Booth. And the other one is George. Fuck. I'm wrong. What am I wrong about? I'm wrong about this person being the ship's steward. Or I'm wrong about his death? Oh, or because of the two stewards are flipped? No, because he's talking to Philip, so that doesn't make sense. Huh. Is he in that memory? Memories are you in? Do I have anybody bookmarked right now? I might need to undo that. Let's, hold on, before we continue, let's undo those other things we did. Not the escape. Escape solved. Okay, we're gonna undo this guy. Pretty sure he's a seaman. I'm gonna undo this guy, who we're also pretty sure is a seaman. But we can double check that. And then there's this fellow, who we don't even know anything. We don't know anything about him. We want to look at his memories, but before we do, we need to get rid of bookmark. Because we have you solved. Okay. So we want to get to here, go to you, bookmark. We know that you went out to sea. Where's your first memory? Unholy captives. There were a lot of people in this memory. That does not help me out. Let's just check the map. It took me a while to get the ship's steward. I remember I got it soon after rereading the steward's entry in the glossary. Entry in the glossary for the steward? Really? Okay, that's a good clue, because I can't say I ever looked at it. Servant to an officer or higher rated crew member performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. Yeah, I mean, that's why, but he says Philip's name. I need to double check that. I want to find that memory specifically where Philip gets his name. Can I do that from here? I can. Philip. In all my years, Philip. This one. This motherfucker. Take me to your memories. Part 2 or part 4? Part 4 is where he dies. Or he's holding that guy who dies. I can't remember. I really don't know. We'll go to part 2 of Unholy Captives. It's only in like 2 memories? You know what I'm missing? That's good. I'll get back to you if I need it. I mean, I'll just... When I feel like I'm lost, I will say so, and you can give me a hint. I assume you'll be able to give me like a hint that is just, hey, go look at this memory. Hey, go look at that memory, right? Answer yes or no. If I asked you for a hint, would you just tell me what memory to look at? Where am I going? Is it this? Sure, yeah, okay. This is where I need to be. That's the cook. That's people I don't care about. No. No. Hey there, what's this?
Give him tea and I can fries a solid meal, boys.
No, take it slow.
Gentlemen, it's a free chef.
So this is who I think is Philip.
Let's have a look.
No, get back.
He's running away. Is he running away from all of this happening? Right, and then he cuts off that dude's leg. Or at least it's assumed he cuts off his leg. I assume he cut off his leg. Which means I have to go over here and find the little leg bit here.
Keep pressure here.
What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt of your sanity.
20 years my steward, the captain's steward, and never would I have doubted your sanity. Like, he is not the ship's steward. There's no fucking way. I refuse to believe he is anybody else.
Tie him up and put him in the lazaret with those things. He may yet find his senses.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think.
So what else is there? Who's this? No, it's just another top man. Top man. This guy. Oh, he's the one who died back here. Oh wait, I never figured him out? Because he got injured earlier and ran back there. That's why there's a trail of blood. I'm 100% certain these two are correct. And so I'm not going to try to change them. But figuring out who the ship's steward is... it has to be him. It has to be him. They wouldn't have, like, a seaman wouldn't be hanging around up here behind these important people. The seaman would be one of the shooters over here for whatever reason, right? Like, he can't be anybody else. The death was wrong, spiked by a terrible beast. So, he bled out? Because the thing is, okay, we're going to go to that memory, and I'm going to explain why I think spiked by a terrible beast was the correct answer. And then we'll change it and probably get it correct. So let me get back there to explain. And then maybe in doing the explanation, I will discover why I'm wrong, which is going to be fun. We're all going to love it. We're all going to point and laugh at me for getting it wrong. I didn't realize I was at the bottom. All right, let's get over here. So this blood trail is as he's going this way, right? And you can see right here, a penetration in the wall where there shouldn't be one. Uh-huh. And you can see the spike there and blood flying out. And you can see right there, there's a particle effect going from the crab to him. You hear that noise. That's not somebody shooting a gun. That's this thing stabbing him. This guy. Spiked by a terrible beast. There is no way that's anything else. That was not a gunshot. That was not a gunshot. I love the OST for that bit. Yeah, no, I remember this. I mean, if you didn't see my reaction, go watch the first VOD of this. Phenomenal part of the game, for sure. One more time. Listen for a gunshot. At the very end, is there a gunshot? Listen.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
I guess it does kind of sound like a gun, doesn't it? Fuck. It looks like there's a spike there, but maybe it's just the blood. And the thing is, there's that particle effect. Okay, so you think that, and that's another thing, like, can we see anybody shoot? Oh, you can see him shooting. He's right there. So the particle effect is in fact the gun. Ah, fucking crazy. That was gonna be your hint, wasn't it? Because you think that's a yeah. All right. Well, but before I do it, one more thing. It really does. It really, like, that's a hard one, guys. Right? Like, you think it's coming from the crab. This is absolutely the trickiest because of death. It's the trickiest cause of death. Yeah, okay. So you understand. I would say the way to fix this and not make it as... mind you, I don't know if this is supposed to be difficult in this way, but if this was not supposed to be as tricky as it is, the way that you solve that is you don't make it so difficult to see the injury here. Because this little bit right here in the center looks like a piercing weapon. It does not... And it's because of the way it blurs, because of the way blood is portrayed. Like, it looks like he's being pierced by you know, something that is not a bullet. Okay? Just gonna put that out there. It's, like, purposely made difficult. Alright, shot by a gun. So now we're gonna go back through the book and guess the other two Englishmen. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was this guy. Was one of them. We'll say Alexander Booth. Wait. Or, you know, he looks like a George to me. He looks more like a George than an Alexander. You're Alexander. I was wrong. You're George. Man. It's that damn... How do they look profiling? Wait, that's not right either. Oh, fuck me. Okay, we have to be more careful about how these people died then. We can look at the... maybe he fell overboard. Maybe he wasn't actually drowned. That's the thing. I need to go and double check and see. But we don't know that for a fact. Because... Oh, we have to look at his last memory. Which one is it? Oh, no, we don't get to see his last memory that he's in. Unless we do it by this. So he is in part 7 of the Doom. We just can't see him in part 7 of the Doom. Is that it? No, maybe we can. All right, let's get to part 7 of the Doom and see if we can, like, see him. Because, like, that's the thing. Like, there's, like, bodies flying all over the place, and if you catch somebody off in the distance, you can't necessarily identify them, which is why you can't say that there's a known memory of them. I didn't set to who shot him. Oh! I forgot about that. I was so, like... Oh, man. Okay, so in other words, I have to identify who the fuck that is. Oh, really? I gotta guess who that is? Shit. Not guess. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, that's rough, man. Oh, this is a difficult one. Fuck, you got me. You got me good. Don't you have it already solved? How would I know? I don't know who that looks like, but if he shows up in this, yeah, I could figure it out pretty easily. He's this guy. He's Charles Minor. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, that was easy. I forgot. This actually includes things even if you can't figure them out. All right, so anyways. Hey there. Sorry I didn't do this sooner, but you were definitely killed by Charles Minor. The bosun's mate. Oh! I did have George and Alexander mix on my identifying, but whatever. So now it's a matter of start guessing the Chinese top men. I think that's literally all that's left. Yeah, it's just, okay, so I'm gonna ask this question. Is there something that actually helps me identify at least one of these people? Or is this gonna be pure guessing? That's the hardest because that's the hardest cause of death in the game. He's the top trending page on the game's wiki. Oh, that's funny. There is a way to tell them apart. Okay. So that means that there's discussion among people who are not the Formosans because they also speak Chinese, or at least they speak some form of Asian language where the script looks similar to Mandarin or Chinese, or I don't know, man. I can't keep any of this straight between with the fact that Japan uses 3 different ones and one of them's Chinese, and we've been through this. So that's Formosan. That looks you know, that looks Chinese. This is extremely Chinese script here. So, but the thing is that for the most part, we can identify when it's one of the Formosans talking. But do any of the top men ever talk is the other thing. Like, if we just go through this entire script, are we ever going to see... Like, that's the Indian, and this is the Russian. It's funny how this game kind of, like, makes you inexplicably sound supremely racist when there's really nothing racist going on here. So, like, this is definitely the Formosans again. This is also the Formosans, actually. I remember that part, because they're holding the Formosan. This is all Formosan. Formosan. There's none of the top men left on that voyage. Wait, hold on. And these are also 2 Formosans. Pretty sure. No. No. Wait, is that guy? Yeah. A demon. Did we get that one? I think we did. That's somebody else. No. 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 Nope. 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 And then at this point, they're all dead. I don't know if there's any top men left after that point. Bosun, first mate. Oh, wait, no, this top man's still around. But none of the Chinese people are around at this point. They all went to Africa at the end. So, it's not racist to just say nationalities. I know. I know. There's not just one Chinese language either. Well, there you go. First, the biggest problem seems to be getting names for each one. Yes. That is the question. How do we identify their names if we don't have any names in the game? I'm paying half attention. You sound terribly racist. And I guess the other thing is that this is 4 things to solve, as 2 of them are not solvable until you finish. So, like, what happens? I solve 3 of them, and then there's just 1 that I don't get to solve? Are any of them in hammocks below deck? 38, 39, 40, 41. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's time to look at feet. Let me go to Imgur and look at all my photos. And we'll find out. So, what is it? 38 through 41. I have a 38. I have a 39 and a 40 and a 41. Of course. Of course. Of fucking course, guys. It's coming down to the shoes. I was right. I was right. I was right to take photos of the feet, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot fucking current day me is so proud of past me. The feet pics are going to win the game. So, here's how we're going to do this. We need to find memories where these people have their shoes on full display. I'm going to get out of here. I'm betting the one who's struck by lightning is going to be pretty easy to get. That's my bet. Like, the fact that all 4 of them have different kinds of shoes on is what's going to solve this. And that's so fucking funny to me. This game is so fucking good. I see now why people love it so much. Like, I mean, I've already seen, but just, like, ending it on this, the way that this is ending is just so fucking perfect. I love it. I wish I could just look at these right here. Wait, maybe that probably might solve it for me right there, but we'll just go up and look at this part instead. Yeah. All right, this person is, let me look at my feet pics. This person is number 38. This is Huang Li. All right, let's find another one. This guy. His corpse is on the deck. All right, let's get out. It's cool how different people solve things in different ways. I am very, very curious to watch somebody else's playthrough of this. Like, if I was going to watch anybody else play this, who should I watch? Because nobody in Vinesauce really played it other than, I think, Rev? I might be thinking of a different game, but... Okay, which one am I going for here? Oh, this is below deck. Oh, that's 2 down. Okay, fuck. I figured out who the stewards were because they're all standing together in the group pic wearing the same type of shirt. Yeah, I feel like you could make some guesses from, like, I made at least, what, like 2 guesses from seeing how people were grouped up. I think that you could definitely make guesses that way, but, like, I only ever really did it when I was certain that there was an answer rather than, like, sort of guessing? I don't know how to put that. My last 3 guesses came down to stereotyping French guys' clothes. I did that at one point. You should name... What? You should someone named Dave Cap. He's playing it right now. Oh, I should watch Dave Cap. Yeah, right. You're the first one I've watched play it. Joel would prove his intelligence. You can also get the helmsman just from the fact that he's holding the helm in the pick, which is how I got it. But that seemed very silly to me. As, like, you know, off the bat, that seems like a silly guess to make. But when you're dwindling down, then it's a guess that makes sense. There's only 2 streamers playing it right now. Well, I just meant, like, is there somebody with a known good playthrough of this that I should watch to see, like, what other solutions people went with? Okay, so I think it's... Oh, there it is! This guy. Who is this guy? Because we know this one. I know this one. Because feet pics. Wait, I don't... Yeah. So this guy has the striped leggings. You are number 39. Like, the thing that really gets me about this specifically is that this is how you're supposed to solve these guys. That's what really cracks me up about it. Wait, I only did 2. What's going on? 2 more fates. Oh, because there's 4 left, it's doing 2 and 2. Got it. Bum bum. Bum. It's not the only way? You got them by their accents. They talk? I just went through all of the... logs. None of them talk. None of these top men talk. What are you talking about? Barry Kramer's a playthrough? Yeah, I like Barry. I'd watch that. For sure. At least one of them talks, but in English, it's in English, but with an accent. And you got their name? All right. So do we get the final 2 from their feet pics, or do we just guess? Because guessing would work just fine. He's a 2 triangle one. Oh, why is he a 2 triangle? He's like one of the last ones I'm solving. He disappears in the doom. Let's show his deck memories, please. You can take a look, see. He's in 1. We wouldn't figure... Well, know. We could figure it out from 1. Let's go back to 1. Yeah. You know what? Because oh god, didn't realize where I was. Crunch. Yeah, we'll go back up to the lightning strike because from there we can get on to the. I probably could have solved everybody actually from the lightning strike one because of getting up on the crow's nest. That's where like most of them. Yeah, I think that's where all of them are, hanging out up here. Are you one? No, I know you. Wait. That again? Yeah, he is one. Okay. He has pretty basic shoes. What about you? You the other one? No. Are you the other one? No. You the other one? No. There's... It's not... One of them's missing. Wait, 1, 2, 3... I guess one of them's just not here. Well, if I had to guess, looking at his shoe. Now if we go over and look. 40 has white sock plain boot. 41 also has white sock plain boot. I think I'm supposed to guess these now that I'm looking at them. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Save us time. Da-dum-dum. All right. Here we go. Is he wearing spray-on shoe? I don't think either of them are. All right. Where's you? Are you Li Hong or Wei Li? I don't know. So we'll go with Li Hong. He also might not be. No, I think he was torn apart. And then Wei Li. Where's the last one? I don't know where the last one is. Oh, there he was. Wei Li. Oh, he was out at sea. Nope, you're Li Hong. The other one's Wei Li. Oh, that's where the one who was missing was dead already because he died out at sea. That's why there were only the 3. And that's it for now. There's still something left. Apparently you can identify Wei Li by the fact that he's the last surviving Chinese top man, and his numbered hammock is the only one of theirs left in the memory he appears in. Oh, there's more. There is nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Wait, so there is another moment where you can see the hammocks? Because I kept trying to find them. But I didn't really try too hard, I guess. The other guy talks in the mermaid scene, translating for the Formosans. Oh, okay. But how would you have gotten the name? In the Doom Part 2, you can see the hammocks? I want to look at this. I want to look at this so that I can... I like having all of the information. I am Faustian at heart, and having all the info is always fun for me. All right, so that's at the very tip. 1 down. Wait. Oh, other end of the boat. Right, so in this... Okay.
Put me down. Let go. Easy now. We're in a bad way. Where is my Frenchman? The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. That. The beast is dead. How did you kill it? We did it. It left with the storm.
Somebody's taking a shit.
Came from the hold. Said he chased it off.
Privacy blind.
You should rest.
Am I blinding on the bunker? Or bunk? Or whatever? Whaley can be seen having a drink with George Shirley. Whaley's empty numbered hammock 41 can be seen behind him. This is Doom Part 2 that I'm in. I don't think it's Doom 2 that it's in, because there's very little I can do or see here. I can't get past him, and there's nothing rendered down there. And nobody's drinking with anybody. So this is escape? Oh. My bad. Yeah, I know you didn't mean to caps it, but yeah, thank you. How did I get to that? Whatever. Okay, Doom Part 2, Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the boat. I never, ever, in the entirety of playing this game, got the front and back of the boat correct, like, in my head. Like, I'm really bad at that. As soon as I'm below deck, that is. When I'm above deck, I can figure it out. When I'm below deck, I don't know north from south, east from west. Alright, here we go. Yeah, you know what? I didn't actually do much looking around in this scene. Because I was like, oh, I know who that is, I know what happened, I don't need to see anything else. But yeah, I should have done this way earlier. Like, yeah, he looks back. There are more bunks. The sound effects in this one are awful. Oh, yeah, you know what? The sword for 36, that would have identified something, right? I really wish I looked at this one more. We have this guy and this. That would have confused me having these two talking together. George Shirley talking to Whaley. Oh, that would have meant that he can speak English, which would have identified him as the translator out at sea. There is a 41 there. So yeah, if we assume that he's 41 and he's whatever this is, which you don't get to see here. Yep, that makes sense. Oh! Here's the third mate with his steward. That would have been a solve. Guys, can we now figure out what the X means? Or is that going to be, like, answered later? Because I don't know what the X means. Stem from stern. Yeah, I don't know stem from stern. Isn't it bow from stern? I don't know. Whatever. X is where you dig. Illiterate. Yeah, see, people said illiterate before, but what do you mean illiterate? Can illiterate people not see numbers? Huh? Well, that's, yeah, I guess I could have had some more clues for some more things if I had looked around here better, but I didn't. But hey, I still beat the game. Well, so far. Because I don't know what's next. Let's go find out right now. Wait, was I ever above deck here? I must have been because I solved this guy. Alright. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Thank you for your patience. Dude in the boat who's been sitting in the rain. Much appreciated. I have now solved the mystery of the Obra Dinn, or at least the bits that I am allowed to know. Stern's the back of ship, bows the front, ports the left, starboard the right. Yeah.
We should go.
Yeah?
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Uh-huh. Before we do that... Oh. 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 It's like a timer of, like... your ending. Let's go.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
Finally. It only took just under 10 hours, I think. Maybe not 8, 9. No, just about 10 hours exactly, actually. He thinks it's over. I mean, I hope it's not. I know that there's some other bit to do. 1 week later, after I sent the book off to the writer, 1807, the Honorable East India Company insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea. Prepared by the company officer of investigation. 23 pages we gotta read through now. I read on Reddit that there's no canon report, but the X could be illiterate for the crewmates who didn't have education at all to find the hammock. X for extra hammocks, as the other one was stained. It was the East Indies, yeah. So this isn't... I work for the insurance company. Prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. Okay. Ship. Damaged in squall, Atlantic. Sunk in storm, Falmouth. Payout claimed £20,000. Cargo. Company. All cargo lost, payout claimed £5,000. Cargo Crown. All cargo lost, payout claimed for restitution £3,000. Captain Robert Wittard. Fate, suicide by gun, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 4, estate forfeited to the Crown. Oh, William Hoskett, first mate. Fate, shot, gun by R. Witterell. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fined £25. Edward Nichols, second mate. Fate, shot by a gun by C-Tan. Criminal findings, murder of 2 crewmates, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined £100. Martin Perrow, third mate. Fate unknown, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward of £90, claimed. These 3 have not been claimed. John Davies, the fourth mate, was clubbed by H. Brennan. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate fined £15, not claimed. Or wait, are fines and rewards different? Fined, claimed. So these are rewards. These are okay. So fines don't get claimed. Never mind. Sorry. Alfred Klestill, the bosun. Fate, torn apart by a beast. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties. Estate awarded outstanding wages and reward £70. Claim is what's being paid out. Yeah. Charles Minor, the bosun's mate. Torn apart by a beast. Criminal findings. Murder of 1 crewmate. Estate unknown. Expense claimed. £15. Henry Evans, surgeon. Alive in Africa. Findings of demerit. Abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate awarded outstanding wages. £50. So the abandonment was outweighed by his outstanding wages. James Wallace, the surgeon's mate, was decapitated by the beast. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor. The state awarded outstanding wages and reward of £50. Is the family getting the money since they're dead? Yeah, it's all estate. That's what estate means. Yeah. It's the family. It's whatever is left of their existence, basically. So, next of kin. Yeah. Winston Smith, the carpenter. Fate, spiked. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward of £60. Marcus Gibbs, the carpenter's mate. Spiked, estate unknown, outstanding wages donated to pension fund, £30. Thomas Sefton, the cook. His fate was struck by a tail, estate awarded outstanding wages of £40. Emil O'Farrell, the butcher. Fate spiked. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties. State award outstanding wages of reward £40. Christian Wolf, the gunner. Fate shot by a cannon from the beast. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties. State awarded outstanding wages and reward of £70. Wallace Weater, gunner's mate, was shot by a gun by J. Davies. Criminal findings, murder of a crewmate. Attempted mutiny. Estate fine £50. Duncan McKay, purser. Fate, drowned by the beast. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel. State award to outstanding wages, £50. Finley Dalton, helmsman. Fate, torn apart by the beast. State awards outstanding wages of £30. Edward Spratt, the artist, crushed by the beast. Estate awarded outstanding wages of £50. You can set everyone as killed by captain because that's correct by the legal code and there's an achievement for it. How quickly can I do that? Abigail Huskett, Witterell, the passenger, fate crushed by rigging, no claim made. Nunzia Pasqua, passenger, fate knifed by E. Nichols, no claim made. Emily Jackson, a passenger, alive in Africa, criminal findings, murder of a crewmate, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate fined £35. Abandonment of crew and vessel counts for passengers? Miss Jane Bird, a passenger, alive in Africa, finding of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate fined £10. Lun Lan Lim, passenger, strangled by the beast, no claim made. It Dang Sia, passenger, burned. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expense claimed, £25. Chow Tan, passenger, spiked. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expenses claimed, £25. Hok Sang Lao, passenger, fate, shot by a gun by H. Brennan, no claim made. Oh. Notice how, for Hok Sang Lao, who I believe was the one who was hung for the murder of somebody else, not found as a criminal finding in the report. So we have released him of guilt in this report. Thank goodness. I'm sure it matters. Sungi Sathi. Shunji Sathi? Or Shungi Sathi, perhaps? Ship's steward. Oh, wait, no, that would be Zungi, probably. Whatever. Zungi Sathi. Shot, gun, C minor. Estate awarded outstanding wages of £35. Philip Dahl, the captain's steward, fate unknown. Criminal findings, murder of a crewmate 1, findings of demerit. Failure to perform duties, estate fined £35. Paul Moss, the first mate's steward. Fate killed by a sword from L. Volkov. Findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward, £45. Samuel Galligan, second mate's steward, knifed by Isia. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined £50. Exonerated, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you very much. You'd have to replay the game? I could very quickly... Oh, right, you have to do the names, though. And it doesn't let you do the names if you wouldn't know them, does it? Yeah, I would have to play it all over again, wouldn't I? Roderick Anderson, third mate's steward. Fate crushed by a cannon, estate awarded outstanding fees, or outstanding wages of £10. Galligan was the evil whispery guy, right? I think he was. Yeah. He might have been. Davy James, fourth mate steward, alive in Africa, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, but no claim made. Peter Milroy, the midshipman. Fate exploded, finding of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward, £40. Thomas Lanky, midshipman. Knifed by O. Weater, estate awarded outstanding wages, £30. Charles Hirschtick, midshipman, burned, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward, £50. Omid Ghoul, the topman, fell overboard, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward of £35. Timothy Buteman, topman, fate, shot, gun by E. Nichols, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward, £35. Long Lee, topman, electrocuted, finding of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward, £35. Ji Zhang, topman, decapitated by the beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward of £35. Is this bothering you that I'm reading all this? I hope not, because I'm going to read all of it. Li Hong, topman, fate, speared by the beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined, £50. Wei Li, topman, fate, torn apart by the beast. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward of £45. Nicholas Botterill, topman, fate, spiked, estate awarded, outstanding wages of £25. There's one that's bothering me. Why do they all start to kill each other? You need to watch from the start to know that. Maba, the top men, fate, torn apart by the beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate unknown, outstanding wages and reward, donated to pension fund, £45. Lewis Walker, top men, fate, clubbed by R. Witterell, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fine, £25. Leonid Volkov, top men, shot by gun by E. Jackson, criminal findings, murder of crewmate, estate unknown, expense claimed, £15. Alcaris Nikishin, seaman, fate, drowned by the beast. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate unknown, expense claimed, £50. Alexei Toporov, seaman, fate, drowned by the beast. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate unknown, expense claimed, £50. Nathan Peters, seaman, fate, drowned by the beast. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate fine, £25. Lars Lindy, the seaman, fate, clubbed by N. Peters, estate awarded outstanding wages, £15. John Naples, the seaman, fate, killed by a sword, F. Dahl, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and rewards, £25. Renfred Rajub, the seaman, fate, illness, estate unknown, outstanding wages donated to pension fund, £15. I mean, I get it's all about the stolen cargo, but all of this happening so quick. Yeah, this happened over months. Abraham Akbar, the seaman, fate, crushed by a cannon, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate award, outstanding wages, and reward, £25. William Wasim, seaman, fate, fell down the stairs, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward, £25. Solomon Saed, seaman, fate, illness, estate award, outstanding wages of £15. Hamadou Diom, seaman, fate, spiked, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate unknown, outstanding wages and reward donated to pension fund, £25. Henry Brennan, seaman, fate, knifed by R. Witterell, criminal findings, murder of crewmate, attempted mutiny, estate fine, £50. Alexander Booth, the seaman, fate, drowned by the beast, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded outstanding wages of £5. Which, you know, yeah. Patrick O'Hagan, seaman, fate, speared by the beast. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fine, £50. George Shirley, the seaman, fate, shot by a cannon by the beast. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, estate awarded, outstanding wages, and reward, £25. Samuel Peters, the seaman, fate, crushed by cargo, estate awarded, outstanding wages of £15. A preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved by the Royal Trade Guarantor. Total claimed £29,285. On behalf of the Honorable East India Company, I certify all statements as accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. HEIC, Chief Inspector Squiggly Squiggleton. Pocket watch remains in your possession. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans in Morocco, as requested. One year later. I'm at my desk. Someone's at the door. I'm just having Just a minute. Coming. I love sitting at my table, facing the wall. I can't drink the tea, I'm trying.
Can you believe it? A package at this hour.
Oh!
Oh, the smells just dreadful.
Ooh.
You don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Thank you, Madeline. Well. All right. Open it up. Chief Inspector. I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Miss Jane Bird. What's this? Look at the book for a second. This tale belongs to you now. Please finish it. Henry Evans. Or I think that's his name. I forget. Yeah, Henry Evans, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, do I look at Bargain now, or do I pick up the Stinky?
Car.
Let's look at it. Let's look at it now. Bargain. Oh, there's nothing in here. What's the Stinky? Is this the monkey's paw? Oh, if that is the monkey's paw and we find out what happened to the monkey, I love this.
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. Damn. There's no time. We need to go. Right. Here you go. What are you up to?
Nothing good. Oh, monkey, no! No! I mean, on the one hand, I'm glad we finally, like, the monkey is finally triggered, right? Like, I was calling Chekhov's monkey since the first stream, but the fact that the monkey died makes this worse. No. Oh, you're a right bastard, you are. Nothing good indeed, shooting a fucking monkey. No, I'm not done here. Wait, I'm not oh, man. And now, the bargain. Or just bargain, whatever. In the lazarette. A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. 2 others were present. First mate steward, surgeon, and that's it. I can't do anything here because I have to, it's gonna force me into continuing. What are you doing? Nothing good. Fuck. Oh, it's open. Wait, did he? Oh, you can see his like burnt fucking hand because he like reached in. Oh man. Okay. Nothing good. I mean, him? Okay.
A third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it.
Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave.
Get the tail, boy.
In return, the ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
All right. Accessible only through another corpse. Oh, my favorite. Well, we know that Martin Perot, the third mate, was speared. Spiked by a beast. Oh, we're gonna watch the death of one of the beasts?
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
That's the captain. Doing captain's work. Looks like his hat was down here. This dude, yeah, he wanted that shell. Philip, right, that's Philip the crazy one. Or, well, he thought he was crazy, but he was the steward. He was trying to retrieve the shell to solve the problem. A captured beast fought against its jailer and was speared for the trouble. And then there's another beast death. Him cutting off a random dude's leg wasn't gonna help. Yeah, true.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
This is what the captain was doing the whole time. And he's still there, yeah. And unholy creature's defiant shrieks were greeted with a fatal bullet. Who now? Ah, it is finally time. Philip?
What's this? Quicksilver.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So whatever's in there, it looked like quick. So I guess like what? What would you call it? Lead? Like molten lead or something like that? I don't know. Quicksilver. Mercury. That's what I meant. I meant mercury. Thank you. Yes, mercury. I'm like, you know, whatever's in thermometers. Lead. Yeah, no, mercury. Right. I mean, I don't think mercury does that, but yeah, sure. Philip Dahl, Captain Steward. Burned to death. All fates correct. Hooray! And now I can hang out if I want, but no, I'm good. I'm good. Let's go. The end. So, dude, do you remember that glowy thing off in the distance that you noticed when you first got on the ship? Yes. It was never explained, but I can only assume that it was, is either a shell or it was a I thought it was a buoy. But what did it look like? It was the shell. Yeah, I just assumed it was the shell at some point. I just never, like, went through with going back and looking at it and saying as such, but yeah. It was the shell. It's a shell of the third mermaid after fulfilling their end of the bargain and returning the Obra Dinn. Ah, I see. The third mermaid carrying her shell, seeing the Obra Dinn home, like the third mate wanted. It's the mermaid that got let out. Nice. Very good. That's a good touch. I like that. It's a shame the developer doesn't want to do a sequel. You could have a whole franchise with this premise. Absolutely. But it's Lucas Pope, so that dude can just do whatever the fuck he wants. And I wouldn't expect him to ever do anything for money at this point. Like, video game development for him is an art. It is not for money. He's a funny little troll of a person, but he is very good at what he does, and the world is better for it. It's just a shame that by doing only art, he is perhaps not pushing himself as hard as he could to enrich the world further. But I am not gonna force anybody into doing that, so. I mean, personally, I think I could push myself to do better and put out more games. But here I am, just being a lazy asshole, streaming better games on Twitch, so. Only Lucas Pope can make immigration paperwork and insurance investigation fun. Why? What has the world done for me? Yeah, exactly. If you want something that scratches this itch, watch the latest season of Love, Death, and Robots. I've been meaning to watch Love, Death, Robots for a while. It's on a list somewhere. This is also an absolute metric fuck ton of work. Yeah. Well, it's interesting because... Oh, you're welcome. It was a nightmare to localize. So, rewind. Rewind back onto the ship. The book's bargain chapter will be reset, but no other progress will be lost. But if I hit continue... I just want to check something real quick, because I was... Yeah, I want to see this one real quick. One more time. I really like the dialogue here, though.
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. Damn. There's no time. We need to go. Right. Here you go. What are you up to? Nothing good.
So he puts the monkey into the lazarette and then kills it. But there's also... He's got like a string or a rope tied to it. Well, I mean, it's his leash, right? He's got the monkey's leash and he shoots the monkey. And this is... whom? This is the surgeon. What? It was the surgeon's monkey. Oh, the whole time the monkey was his. Okay. He did it to reel it back and cut the paw off. It was his monkey. But, huh? Nothing good. The surgeon already had the pocket watch on the ship. You can see him with the briefcase that you got it from. So he presumably killed the monkey specifically so he could return here to see what happened. Oh my god. It's not a compass, it's a watch. He gave it to you. No, Henry Evans Actually, we have no idea who gave me the watch. Wait, is there something that tells me who gave me the watch? Wait, is the surgeon working for the... Oh, wait, that's Henry Wait a minute. I confused Edward Spratt and Henry Evans through this whole fucking game, guys. Because, oh my god, that's so fucking funny. You guys had no idea I was doing that either. But that's what I was doing. Yeah, and also Edward Spratt's dead. Why would I think that it was him? Like, but there was a crossed wire in my brain between the surgeon and the artist. Okay, yep, then the surgeon, that makes sense. No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't, no. No, I'm good. Can I quit the title? So now, let's rewind. That's really cool. So what if I went and, let's just say... Oh, it doesn't let you redo them. Alright, never mind. I'm out of here. Yeah, he died in Africa on the show. Yeah. You want to be able to come back and find out what happened. He sacrificed his monkey in the pursuit. Yep. Hired you to fill out the book. Yep. Achievement. Yeah, I wanted to see if I could blame every death on Captain, but it seems like what you have to go through to do that is a bit of work. So. Man, what a fucking game. What a great fucking game. I'm glad you guys paid for it. If you liked it, there's also Case of the Golden Idol. Yeah, that's on the list of games you can pay me to play, and I'll play them. Like, stream them. Well, I don't know if I'll stream the whole thing. I don't know. I'd have to see how much time Golden Idol takes, but so the next game I'm gonna play through is Pseudo Regalia. That's the other game that you guys have bit donated towards. The current bit goal is for Lorelei and the Laser Eye, but I don't think anybody really cares if I play that. And also, I think that game's like way longer than I thought it would be, so maybe I don't want to play that one all the way through. Yeah, the Golden Idol possibly would be the next one. There was one other game I was thinking of putting up for bit donation, but I'm forgetting what it is now. But if I do play another puzzly game like this, the next one is going to be The Forgotten City, which is somewhere between Return of the Obra Dinn and Outer Wilds in terms of how it goes. So, yeah. If I click the boat, it should like rock around and do funny things, but it doesn't. That makes me sad. Dun dun. Any interest in the Talos Principle 2 DLC? I am extremely interested in that. Streaming it, however, I am not interested in, because whenever I streamed Talos Principle 2, my numbers were fucking awful. But yeah, there's the mermaid out there. She returned the boat. And to her I say, thank you! Thank you! Yeah, like I was playing that when it was new. If I did the DLC, I don't know if I'd stream it, to be honest. I might, maybe a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how it does. We can see how it does. I am one to unfortunately pay attention to my numbers now, because I get more sponsorship options if I pay attention to the numbers. So, all right. So real quick, this was just a pure accident, right? The guy died. It was a complete accident. Somebody fucked up on the ropes. Total shame that people died. I love that there was just an unidentified stowaway. Like, it wasn't this. Like, somebody died. Let's see. And then there was an illness that had struck some of them when they were off at a specific location. The Lascar House. So what is the Lascar House? Does somebody know what that is? Do I have to look that up? Lascar houses are names for Indian sailor barracks. It's like a brothel, probably a brothel. Well, I'm going to go with the Indian sailor barracks, considering the people who died were Indians. Subtle clue that's hard to get without knowing the word or looking it up. But if you know what it is, you can find out who the Indian crewmen are. Yeah. And then there's the cow. Okay. And then the murder. So this is the first, like, you know, somebody killed somebody else. And this passenger was knifed by the second mate, blamed it on this guy after he knocked him out, and then was trying to leave with the treasure? What was going on here exactly? Yeah. They're trying to leave with the treasure, right? All my homies hate second mate Edwards Nichols. He ruined everything. Yeah. That started the chain of events. So then, here's the thing. Did the Formosans... Was the treasure the Formosans? Or, like, he also killed everyone who knew how to handle the shell. It was the Formosans. Okay. Wanted to steal it and kill because he was witness. Right. Okay. So this is when they're out at sea and he's just like, all right, let's just take it. Let's take it home. Let's take it. We're going to just go due east and go to the Canaries. He took somebody who could translate. That's why he took one of the topsmen. The chest must not fall in the ocean. If the monsters come, you must stay down. And then they come. But the chest never... So the chest had quicksilver in it, and inside of it were 3 shells. He ripped one of them out. Or he put it in? No, because the shells were in the container. But if you put the shell into the quicksilver, it would cause them to, like, get shocked? Let's see. The Formosan somehow stole it from the sea people first. When the mermaids attack, he just cowers in the boat while everybody fights around him. Oh, well, yeah, we're talking about second mate. And then he gets shot as he arrives back at the ship, which is hilarious. By one of the Formosan guards, or Formosans, I can't remember. Yeah, it was one of the guards. Self-confession from the executed guy was also an intentional mistranslation by Nichols' translator. An intentional mistranslation? Oh, so that he could steal it. Yup, that makes sense. If you look at the mermaids in the mermaid attack, 2 of them have shells, but the third doesn't. Right. I did notice that. I noticed only one of them had one, though. But it might have just been like a problem of getting confused between scenes. The quicksilver makes it so that the mermaids can't sense the shell. It stunned them. See, that was the confusing part, was when he shoved his hand into the thing, and like, why did he shove his hand into the chest? Was he trying to take it out? Or was he trying to put one in? I don't know why he used his hand instead of just dropping it in to activate its powers. Presumably the Formosans stole it from the third mermaid at some point. The mermaids have been looking for it ever since. And then when Nichols opened the chest to try to steal it, it somehow magically alerted them to where it was. Hmm. Yeah, I just don't, because they're supposed to be held in this thing, but then he like puts it in. Why does he put his whole ass hand in there? It's weird. And then he's like, I have treasure. Hi everybody, I'm back and I have treasure. And then he gets shot. The lightning that struck the one topman also might have been sea magic, very conveniently timed. Oh, then on the boats, Sia takes it out of the drawer and plunges it into the liquid, which stuns the mermaids. And then Dahl sees it in the liquid later and pulls it out. So, like, but the thing that confuses me is why he has to shove it deep in. So the only thing I can think of, and this is the craziest part of this entire game, the shells are the same density as the quicksilver. So in order to get the shell into the quicksilver, you have to push it down. But then to get it out of the quicksilver, you have to reach in and pull it up. It doesn't float and it doesn't sink. The shells are inert. Or the quicksilver is like thick. Like, I don't know. That's the part that confused me, because either it's gonna float or it's gonna sink. One way or the other, only one of these people should have put their whole ass arm in there. But if it does neither, then it makes sense. So that's what I'm gonna go with. They had one, and after the mermaid attack, they had three. Yeah, I want to say that that's the case. They had one. When the mermaids attacked, he stunned them all. The only person left alive was the second mate, so that he got the two from the stunned mermaids, whose bodies he also brought aboard. Remember that part. And so they had three mermaids, they had three shells. He threw the shells overboard when he threw the one over. I don't remember. I mean, they talked as though there were more than three. There were more than one. Sorry. I don't know. Each mermaid seems to carry one, and they captured mermaids, so there's got to be more shells. Yeah. Isn't Quicksilver mercury? Yes. Thought it was mercury, but it was magic mermaid liquid. True. True, true. Semi-fantasy, so alchemic mercury. Yeah. Especially since he saw the shell under its surface, so it must have gotten, like... It's not as opaque as mercury. Yes. Yes. Look up the Cody Labs YouTube video where he floats an iron anvil on liquid mercury. Same liquid like a real yogurt, except mermaids. Okay, well. So yeah, so they took captive the stunned mermaids, right? They captured the mermaids that were stunned in the boat, and they took them down into the lazarette. People got killed along the way. Philip Dahl went kind of crazy because of this and chopped off John Naples' leg, which is like the most confusing part, actually. I still find it funny that the ship doctor saved no one. Anytime someone got injured, it was always fatal except for the captain during the mutiny. But you have to keep in mind that the only deaths that were truly probably solvable by the surgeon were the illnesses. And there were only two of those. Probably the reason that there's only 7 or 8 or 9, I forget how many chapters there are. Like, there's nothing in between these major incidents because the surgeon kept them alive. That's important. I think he did a great job. He could have solved the first murder immediately. Do you think there's a reason why he didn't? Because it was the second mate. Yeah. It's sort of like, how do you tell your captain that the second mate is murdering? Like, how do you fix this? That's hard. He did try? I don't know. Alright, so they have the unholy captives, they're captive, and now they call in the Doom, they bring in the Kraken and the Lightning, and that kills a bunch of people. The captain, at some point during all this... well, no, he didn't... Wait, what did the captain do to... It's confusing that... Oh, wait, no, these are soldiers of the sea. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, I had that out of turn. Lightning hits, and then the mermaids on the crabs come in and start attacking and killing people. My bad. And then the Doom happens, where the Kraken comes in. And then at some point... right, his wife dies at the end. And he's just like, you know what, fuck this. We're gonna go down. We're gonna bargain with the fish people. And then there's very few people left at this point. Alright. That's that. Makes sense. Or, sorry, the escape and then the whatever. Mutiny and getting out of there. Whatever. Anyways, yes, I get it. We get it. I think we're good. That's the biggest plot hole. If he had the dead ringer the whole time, why did he not help? He clearly at least knew about it by the lazarette. Hey, Captain, I have a magic stopwatch and it tells me that your second in command is the murderer. Did Nichols do the mutiny like the next night? Might have given him no time. I think the easiest explanation is that he didn't want to reveal that he had it. No one would believe him without proof. I think at the end of the day, it's like, you know, a joke on insurance companies. How would they know what fucking really happened? They don't. Insurance companies are fucked, and we shouldn't just believe everything they say. Their investigators don't have superpowers. Fuck insurance. The end. It is too late to play anything else. I'm going to sleep. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow will either be... No, tomorrow's Voices of the Void, as long as I'm in the mood. Which I might not be. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching. What's going on? What's up? Gongo? Is Gongo still going, or is it time to sleep? Gongo's still got a little something going. Let's go ahead and raid Gongo. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Go. Hold on. There we go. Oh, excuse me. I don't expect an update. Yeah, I won't. I'll still play. I'll still play. I want to play. All right. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good night. Hope you have a good night. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of Gongo before you sleep. Well, you know, for those of you who are where it's bedtime. I don't know about it. Anyways. Have a good night. I'll see you later.